What's up? We're back with session 9 of Thoughts Out Loud. Wow, it is going by pretty quick. Um, Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, and it doesn't feel like Hump Day when you're on vacation or anything like that, and when you're not when you're not going to work. It feels like, I don't know. Since I got to go to work next week, it feels like halfway to back to business as usual, and I wanted to talk about paralysis through perfectionism today, but I don't know if I want to do this longer or not. I want to talk a little bit about like what I'm thinking about. The point of Thoughts Out Loud is to turn on the camera and just talk about what I'm thinking. And it's already Wednesday, and I have really not done. I screwed off a little bit of time. Um, I'm a procrastinator. That's kind of it's what I do. It's one of the problems I have with myself. And I'll talk about this is all supposed to be self awareness and, self reflection. And I have to sit here and be honest with myself and just say, like, God, I got a lot of things that really, really get in the way: gaming addiction, procrastination. And right now, I think the biggest problem is maybe some part of me doesn't want to do this. Like, part of me doesn't want to sit down and do the hard work, even though I know when I sit down and do the hard work, it'll take like 30 minutes and I'll get like into it. It'll take like 10 minutes for me to get into it and just go for it and do it. But, and knock things out. And then at 30 minutes, I'll be enjoying myself and I'll probably be about done. Um, so it's a strange phenomena. It's like the gym. Like, if I get down, I have a hard time getting down to the gym, but once I get down in there, I can't help but be in there for a really long time because I really enjoy just being in the gym, unless I'm like sick or something like that, which has kind of been the case this week. But yeah, Wednesday already, and I've not touched my schedule. Um, I have a schedule that I'm supposed to be planning for. I'm supposed to be planning out January and February and March of next year, and looking at bouncing my schedule and my calendar and my content off other calendars and other events that are going on. And I haven't done it, man. God, I was a little upset with myself. But the great thing is it's Wednesday, and I realize it. Like, whoa, man, it's already Wednesday. Let me go ahead and knock some of this out. So I've got, I've got to get on this and start like planning these things out. Um, it's not. You can probably hear little Will in the background. It's not that I haven't been producing content or I haven't been working on content, but I mean, I started Thoughts Out Loud. The item I was working on when I started Thoughts Out Loud is still not done, and this is session 9. And that's what this is. That's what the point of Thoughts Out Loud is to kind of put some real numbers to what I'm doing. I mean, I think I've mentioned this this 5 by 20, this part 4 of 5 by 20 in Thoughts Out Loud episode or session 3. And so I'm still not done with it. I'm on session 9, and that's a good thing. It hasn't been every day. It's a good thing that I have those sessions to get it done. And so I really got to knock out this post. I will say one thing about this particular post. The 5 by 20 is 5 parts of 20 ways you can enjoy Korea. You can enjoy parts of Korea, the things that people love the most about Korea. And it's I'm on a part. I'm on the part that's been least. I don't even know how to explain it. It's the least interesting part to me. It's about like it's about wow, that's how not interesting it is to me. But it's about the landscape and the beauty around Korea, and it's I agree on all of it. I agree that Korea is very beautiful, and there's great places to go take pictures and great places to go just enjoy nature and just think back, just sit back and relax. And then I love looking at the city, man. Like, just even in the middle of the city, it's just beautiful because it's like, it's like dual. It's like somehow traditional looking and modern looking at the same time. And those little parts that I love about the landscape in Korea, those parts are already written. Now I got to get down to. I had to do 20 of them, so now there's other things that I'm like, yeah, like pensions. I can take or leave pensions, or. Well, no, I haven't done the parks. So anyway, this post has to get done. I got to knock this out, and I just have to be completely honest with myself. If it's taking me this long, I must not really be that interested in it. It's not that interesting of a topic for me. So I think when it comes to things like that, I think you just have to power through it. I think it's gonna show in your writing. It's gonna show in your. It's gonna show in my work that it's not one of my favorite topics. It's probably gonna be a little shorter. It's probably gonna be a little more generic. But I don't know. I started on this. I want to finish up this 5x20 because I want it to be the flagship content of my blog, and I have to get it knocked out. This is just something I have to go through to get it done. So between that and planning, my day is going to be full. I could have spread this out really nicely over the last 2 days and been done with both, but I'm going to have to knock this out. But then my kid is on leave too, and oh my God, part of me just thought out. Here's a thought out loud. I go back to work next week, but I'm on vacation the week after, and I'm on vacation, and my son is in school during those times. So part of me is trying to put stuff off already. My brain, I can't help it. Part of me is trying to put stuff off till that week where I got like the house completely to myself, or not completely to myself, but where I got the time completely to myself. But that's already in January. So pushing things down that far isn't an option. I just need to do it now. So today's focus, man. There's got to be a step. There's got to be a goal. I got to make some progress toward planning. So the focus today, I want to really, I don't know. I gotta finish up this post. It's gotta get done. Like I'm just tired. I'm tired of it being hanging over my shoulder, like or hanging over my head. It's in my mind. Part of me is like, we need to do this post. We need to do this post. We need to knock out this post. And the other part of me is like, yeah, I know, but man, we'll sit down and do it. It's kind of boring, kind of dull. It's a dull topic, and even the point of going and looking at pictures of like beautiful places in Korea, I haven't done it. So I'm gonna take immediately after thoughts out loud, because trying to do it during the day isn't an option. I messed up. I went to sleep. I laid down with my son at like 9:45 last night. Fell asleep. Woke up at 12 and then stayed up till 3. So I didn't get up this morning until like 8. Sad, sad, sad. But yeah. So immediately after this, we're gonna take that. We're gonna go ahead and take that part 4 of the 5x20 and just knock it out and just get done with it. Just power through it. And we'll throw on some concentration music or something like that to really help me focus, because I'm gonna need some help. Throw on some rain in the background or something like that. I listen to I love white noise, and I'll listen to like rain videos on YouTube with the binaural beats and things like that to really help me concentrate and help me focus. And like I said, once I have a hard time starting things off, but once I get in the middle of them, like I move like I move through them. I get like entrenched in them. I get completely involved in them pretty easily, and then I have to go back. Like one thing about writing and one thing about blogging is that you get in there and you get into your piece of work and you're writing and you get all your details done, or you get all your thoughts down, and then you have to go back and double check the details, and I have a hard time pulling myself out of that. I'm in my zone on blogging, and then I have to go out and research and then come back in and throw things in there. And so I've heard bloggers talk about their methods of doing things differently, so they don't bring themselves like out of the creation process, so to speak, and go into the research process. I think I need to implement some of those techniques where I just go, and I have been doing it lately actually, where I just go and I just put down the get my idea down, get my thoughts down, and then move on to the next topic until I'm done with the post, and just leave little markers, little reminders to come back in there and throw in some research, or throw in that concrete research, that concrete detail that I want my post, that aspect that I want my post to have. So they have that factual aspect that I'm hoping to give to my readers. So yeah, that's something that's gotta happen. And so I think I probably need to get with need to get with the wife for this scheduling thing, because she'll know. I want to sync up my content with like holidays and events and things like that. And so she'll be really good to kind of help out with that and point things out. The only thing is, this office space isn't really, especially her office space, because she's rarely in here, man. So we just be throwing stuff on her desk. So it's just crap on her desk, and it doesn't make for a good office space. So she doesn't like coming in here and working. We usually have to. So if we want to make it easy for her, or if I want to really make a good environment for her, I need to clean up her little space over here, and just make it easier for her to, make it somewhere that she's comfortable to work. So that will probably, not probably, what I'm going to do, boom, go in there, do the creation process, finish up writing my post, because it's halfway done. Then I'll stop. Once I'm done with that, or once I'm done with the creation part, I'll leave the little holes in there for the factual part, or portion of it. Jump on here, clean up her desk, and then get her in here to help me out with the factual portion and knock out that post. And then once we get done with that, we'll probably take a break, take a walk, get some coffee or something like that, and then come on back and finish up this, and start this scheduling thing, and plan out 3 months. It would be so nice to have everything planned out for 3 months. That would be so cool, to just know what the podcast episode is going to be 2 weeks in advance, to be able to like see things and be like, oh man, I'm doing a podcast on that in February. Maybe I should throw this in I'll throw it in a folder so I can kind of pull it up with my outline and mention it during the podcast and things like that. Like, it's a sign. So yeah, this stuff's gotta happen. It's already Wednesday. I get the evening to myself, and I wanted to use it for content creation. My wife takes Will to church, and they go to Bible study on Wednesday. So I get it's me and a mother-in-law, but she's super quiet when they're gone, because she just sits there and chills and watch TV. We kind of enjoy our separate me time, and that's a great time to like record. It's a great time to record a podcast, shoot a video. I got a new mic, but I don't have anything prepared. I got a bunch of content out there that needs to be edited, and I need to kind of go through and see how I'm going to narrate the content. Like, I got my Soul Electronics show that I went to, and I got a ton of footage from it, a ton of pictures, ton of video. I just need to like narrate my way through it and talk about it and say different things about the footage and show it. So yeah, there's a ton to do. There's a bunch to do. I just need to do it. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what's going on. Those are my focuses. I got to get this post done. Got to get this scheduling done. Got to get this stuff planned out. And then we'll be back tomorrow with another Thoughts Out Loud to see if we were able to really, kick things up a notch and take advantage of being on vacation during this time. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with another Thoughts Out Loud. Let's go ahead and make it a good day.